Welcome. Welcome. It's Nicole Diavola, and I've been talking a lot lately about how important it is for us as adults to be moving throughout the day. There's been a whole slew of new research studies that talk about we need to get up, we need to move around, and it's part of the premise of the 2-Minute Yoga Solution book that I wrote, as well as the whole 2-Minute Yoga philosophy. That's, we need to keep moving, we need to keep breathing, not only for our physical health, but for our brain health too. And these movements and these techniques also help us with our mood and focus and productivity. Well, guess what? New York Times today has an article about some new research, a brain tonic for children. Guess what that brain tonic is? Exercise. And it's come at a time when schools are pushing kids to do more, perform more intellectually. They're asking kids to be using that prefrontal lobes of the brain that takes a while in children to develop, and to use that executive function and to perform at higher and higher levels. And at the same time, they're being offered less and less PE, break times. They're being expected to sit in school. First, they're being expected to sit and do homework for longer hours. And even the sports activities that they do, if they're joining clubs or in school programs, they often spend a lot of the time just not actually being physically active. There was another study done a while back that, and I don't recall the minutes, but showed how few minutes a student usually actually moved their bodies in PE classes or these club and after-school sports, because part of the time they're listening to instructions, they're waiting in line to take their turn, and then maybe there's a disciplinary problem and they have to wait till the coach or the teacher takes care of that, so that the actual minutes of exercise, of moving around, is decreasing. And so what this study does, I'm really excited that it's getting out here, and I want to share it with you, and I hope you share it with everybody too, is that they did a large study with several hundred children to show how important it was, not only for physical health, because of course it improved physical measures to have these kids be active after school every day for a couple of hours, but those 2 hours included moderate to intense exercise, followed by some downtime also, which is again part of a more natural rhythm, to not just be pushing at full intensity the entire time. So what they found was really amazing about how it actually increased their executive function. So what goes on here in the brain, it helped them to do better on different measures of achievement that they did, that they had the kids tested on. So let kids run around and let them play. If you can do anything to help make sure that the schools in your area have PE, that they have programs and opportunities to just let the kids run around and play. If your child or a friend's child is being saddled with so much homework they can't get out, send them the New York Times article. I'll post a link to it below here so that you can have access to it. We need to get the word out that we're hurting our children, not only because of health reasons, because the obesity, diabetes, heart problems, all those are happening with kids younger and younger. And a lot of it is linked to not moving enough, not exercising enough, but we're also hurting them with their academic achievement. So in this rat race to get higher and higher test scores, so let's cut out PE, let's give them homework, we are doing a really disservice to our kids, because we are taking away from them the ability for their brain to grow and work in the way it's meant to. And exercise is a big, big part of it. So thanks for listening, and please do share this. I think it's really important for our whole community to be aware of the needs of our kids, because the whole community supports public schools, supports the whole movement towards academic achievement, and on and on. All right, so thank you for being with me here today. Joy to you. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to take your 2-minute yoga breaks.